Why did you leave me? Don't you believe me? Why did you leave me? Don't you believe me?
He was 21 and she was 22. They met when they were kids and always shared the same view. They bared the same school and graduated with a promise that they'd build a life together filled with pleasure and some progress. He kept it honest and he started working hard. He became a 9-to-5er, striving for the guiding stars. She's a college student courted by the trends of temporary high supply by temporary friends. She starts to bend and break and question what they built, hoping that she's joking to herself about her guilt. And now she's cutting class, having trouble focusing. She's getting high on trouble, guys supplying lethal dosages. She keeps it cool, but he is surely noticing. Now her purse is filled with smokes and foreign medicine. She hides it in the cabinet, he starts to ask questions, and they fight about the life they built, explosion from a sentence. He told her that he couldn't stand her anymore. She retorted with a fuck you in a tone he can't ignore. He clenched a fist and started acting like a tyrant. He said you better speak, she only wept in awkward silence.
Why did you leave me? Don't you believe me? Why did you leave me? Don't you believe me?
She told him that he had to go. He couldn't tame the random thoughts that came inside his brain just like a passing snow. He let the passion flow but couldn't understand, and doubted as he walked so clad of mouth covered by hand. He was a man by choice, he was coy indeed. It was a ploy to treat him like a toy, destroying all his boyish needs. He felt the need to fight, he let the fire burn, so he turned around to find his queen bounded by concern. He prepped his favorite shirt, he grabbed the car keys. He tucked his public scars inside and wore his bar steez. He opened up the rusty door and flashed his ID, and let the alcohol invade his veins just like an IV. He broke the seal and leaned his head upon the wall and heard familiar passion sounds bouncing in the bathroom stall. He felt an action call and kicked open the door and caught his little angel acting like a fickle. The dude inside her flashed a cruel grin, so he retorted with a fist that explored the dude's chin. He reached out for her hand and looked her in the eye, and titled this new chapter in their book of life, Girl, Why?
Why did you leave me? Don't you believe me? Why did you leave me? Don't you believe me?
They called a cab to court his drunken ass home. He texted her about a random sex upon his phone. He stumbled in his house and fumbled up the stairs, and then he crumbled to the floor and knocked his head upon a chair. He tried to stand up, but he could only swear, and he repented for the sins that he created for the day. He opened up the cabinet, weeping with the chills, and located a tiny bottle filled with sleeping pills. He winced upon the label, he then removed the cap, and swallowed all the pills inside his belly filled with Jack. He's sick of all the crap, he's vomiting the lies. He hits the floor enduring all the pressure on his eyes, ignoring all his cries. He hears the phone ring, the answering machine picks up, he hears his girl sing. She started screaming, sorry, I know I made an error, so please pick up the phone, I'm coming home to end the terror. I know we have some issues, so does everyone else. I'll see you in a few, please view inside yourself. He reached out for the phone and tried to make himself calm, but she found him on the floor dead with her picture in his palm.
Why did you leave me? Don't you believe me?